NBA duos and teammates that look fake but are actually real. Did you know that Penny Hardaway and Dwayne Wade played together during the 2007-08 season for 16 games? Penny averaged 3.8 points per game in his final season. This also means that the Shaq and Penny duo happened twice in Florida, once in Orlando and another in Miami. Speaking of Miami, Amari Stoudemire was rumored to be a part of the original Heat Big Three instead of Chris Bosh back in 2010-11. Obviously that didn't happen, and the reality was that Amari joined the Heat in 2015-16 and played alongside Bosh and Wade without LeBron. It's common knowledge that Patrick Ewing played alongside Doc Rivers in 1993. What's crazy is that he was then coached by Doc Rivers while he played alongside Tracy McGrady and Grant Hill during the 2001-02 season on the Orlando Magic. Kyle Lowry played 29 games with Yao Ming in his career. This was in 2009. He also played with Dikembe Mutombo. Lowry even played 39 games with Pau Gasol back in 2007. During the 2017-18 season, De'Aaron Fox and Zach Randolph were teammates. While this was Zebo's final season, he still managed to put up 14.5 points per game and play 59 games in that season. And speaking of Zach Randolph, he played 35 games with Steve Kerr on Portland back in 2001. Andrew Bynum and Paul George were technically a duo for 2 games during the 2013-14 season. Bynum got 8 points in his first Pacers game and 15 points in his second, which ended up being his final NBA game ever. The triangle between Rodman, Pippen, and Jordan worked so well, so why not try it in LA with Rodman, Shaq, and Kobe? It did happen, but it didn't work out exactly the same, maybe because Phil Jackson wasn't there yet. Rodman also played with Moses Malone, Robert Parrish, and Dirk Nowitzki. Charles Barkley spent his first 3 seasons playing alongside Dr. J. Julius Erving from 1984 through 1987. During this period, both players averaged roughly 18 points per game. After battling it out in so many playoff rounds, Ben Wallace was a Cleveland Cavalier alongside LeBron James from 2007 through 2009. Tracy McGrady was a Spur playing alongside Tim Duncan in 2013, but did not play during the regular season for the Spurs. He only appeared in 4 Spur playoff games, 1 first-round match against the Lakers, 1 second-round match against the Warriors, 1 Western Conference Finals against the Grizzlies, and 1 Finals game against the Heat. And technically, if that Game 6 ended how most people expected it to end, he would have had a ring on his resume, but Ray Allen hit that 3. Vince Carter and Hakeem Olajuwon were teammates during the 2001-02 season. Vince also played alongside Trae Young in his final 2 seasons from 2018 to 2020. The Olajuwon to Young time span is really crazy to think about, going from a star of the 80s to an active player still in the league today. To really top it all off, Vince Carter played alongside Del Curry from 1999 through 2002, and then went on to face his sons in the NBA decades later, being Steph and Seth Curry. Vince was also technically drafted by the Warriors, though he never played for Golden State as he was traded to the Raptors. We all know that LeBron James and Dwayne Wade were a great all-time duo, but many forget they also spent half a season in Cleveland during 2018. Derrick Rose was also on that roster for a bit, so the LeBron and Rose duo is another trippy one to think about considering all the playoff battles they had. Greg Oden also played alongside LeBron for 23 games on the 2013-14 season with the Miami Heat. Gary Payton teamed up with Shaquille O'Neal on the Los Angeles Lakers and lost in the NBA Finals, and then teamed up with Shaquille O'Neal again, but this time with the Miami Heat, and won the NBA Finals. So here were NBA pairings that look fake but are actually real. Let me know what you thought of this list, and if you want to see a part 2. Don't forget to dunk on that like button and subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm Rebound Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.